Hello friends and foes and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different from my past few videos. So I got this palette, it's an Alice in Wonderland eyeshadow palette. Today I'm going to be creating 4 Alice in Wonderland character inspired makeup looks. So I'm not turning myself into the character, I'm just taking the character and then you know? Alright, let's get started. I'm gonna start with Alice herself.
So at this point at my, YouTube journey or whatever, I feel the need to give a disclaimer. I am not a makeup artist. I have never been to a makeup school. I've never worked as a makeup artist. I don't have any Yelp reviews. I am simply just a person who likes to do makeup. And those are my only qualifications, so sorry about that. But I mean, what other qualifications could I possibly need? In education? Well, anyway, let's get on with the actual tutorial thing that I've got going on here. And I'm starting today by filling in my eyebrows with the lightest possible shade. Now I'm going in with a bit of Queen of Hearts, which is a nice little peachy shade, and smearing that all over my eyelid. We're dragging that out into a wing, and by now I'm sure you're wondering, why pink? Why pink? Alice wears blue, misredacted, not pink. And to answer your question, well, it wasn't really a question, but whatever. I just feel like Alice has peach vibes. So there you go. And also, I'm going to be adding some blue in a minute anyway. Continue to blend this shade out into a nice wing shape with a little focused darkness on the outer corner, which we're going to accentuate here in a second with the shade Croquet. We're going to go ahead and blend Croquet across our lid and into our crease. Now it's time for that long-awaited blue shade. I'm using a dark blue, not in the Alice palette. They didn't really have any blue in there. And I'm adding that to the inner part of my eye, blending it out in a fake cut crease because I didn't spend the time to put on concealer. Now I'm grabbing a little bit of that Queensway, which is a brownish shade, and blending that into my crease and around the blue. Now realize you have fallout all over your face and wipe it off. Now I'm going to go back and forth with the different colors for a while until I'm happy with the level of intensity each shade holds. I really spent quite a bit of time trying to get the blue shade nice and bright and sparkly. I also brought the blue into a point near my inner corner and towards my nose. After making sure that looked all nice and cute, I took a makeup remover wipe and pointed my inner corner just a touch more. The last shade to our party is a bluish gray, which I'm using to blend out the blue. With a jet black eyeliner, I'm giving myself a nice little wing there. I'm starting off with a liquid liner from e.l.f., but then going over it with a magnetic eyeliner, because I will be adding magnetic lashes here in a second. Don't forget to point your inner corner to mirror what we have going on with the eyeshadow. And if I would look at the camera for a second, you would be able to see it. Oh, there we go. With the same pink colors from before, I'm tapping those along my lower lash line. Now for some lashes in the shade LYSM, which I assume stands for Lucky Yodelers Stand Merrily. Now, if you're not one of those lucky yodelers who are standing merrily, you're going to want to blend out your foundation and then add just a touch of peachy lip color. Yes, I know, even more peach. It didn't need to happen, but it did. Now it's time for a nice sparkly blush. Alice just strikes me as the type of person who would wear some nice blush. Make sure you blend that out with your appropriate themed rose brush. Take down your hair, add a white ribbon, and I think it is montage time.
So, here's a look for you if you often give yourself very good advice, but very seldom follow it. I know there's a lot of pink in here, but it's fine. Maybe it's a little intense for Alice, maybe it could have been a bit more pastel. I think it's curious. Curiouser and curiouser. So, next up on our list we have yet another pink and blue look with the Mad Hatter. Let's give it a go.
And the Mad Hatter is the perfect look for you if you can't figure out the difference between a raven and a writing desk. We're going to start by adding a dark blue all over our lids in a nice rounded shape. We're going for the vibe of someone who tried to do 1920s style makeup but doesn't actually know what 19 styles makeup actually is. Which basically means just round. So continue to round out that blue until you're looking a bit, well, mad. Now we're going to blend, because blending is very important. We're blending with a bit of green. These blue and green colors I took from the original cartoon Mad Hatter, but later I'm going to be adding pink under my eyes, which I took from the live-action Mad Hatter. Does this combination of colors actually scream Mad Hatter of any variety? I haven't the foggiest, but it doesn't really matter because it's already over. Let's move on. And move on we shall to a shimmery green color, which we're applying to the center of our eyelid. This doesn't actually work out super well, and we're going to pop on some concealer on top of that to start over just a touch. The concealer just allows our shimmery green to pop even more, so I'm very glad I added it in the end. Pop on that shimmery green as much as your heart desires. I added quite a bit. I'm blending my foundation, deciding I look actually pretty cute, and then adding that under eye pink I mentioned earlier. That pink is very prominent in Johnny Depp's portrayal of the character, so I thought it would be a nice touch to add here. And I don't actually remember the exact shades, sorry. Now for just a touch of magnetic liner, as I will be adding yet another pair of magnetic lashes. But not before a bit of blush. I'm using lashes in the shade Fantasy, because I liked the name and thought it fit with the whole, fantasy world and whatnot. They're also very large and can cover my mistakes. I'm pairing that with a peachy lip color, and with that, it's montage time.
Okay, so next up we are doing Cheshire Cat.
And for the Cheshire look, I had to draft in my Beetlejuice palette. Oh, let me know if you want a Beetlejuice-inspired makeup tutorial. We're starting off with a pink shade. I believe this is Queen of Hearts again. And I'm stretching that out into another wing, or cat eye, if you will. This look overall will be very similar to the first one, except without the blue and more pinks and purples. The next color I'm adding is a purple from my Beetlejuice palette. I don't remember what it's called. Let's just pretend it's called Bug Guts or something. This is the only time I'll recommend blending Bug Guts into your makeup, but on this occasion I think it gives a very nice effect. And with that, I think it's just about time to get started on that cut crease. I'm applying concealer to my inner eye, looking up a touch to see where it needs to fall, and blending. But not too much, we don't want to completely lose it. Just tap with your finger, just a bit. After that section is properly concealed, I'm going in with the shade Cheshire, because obvious reasons, and tapping that on. Completely let it slip your mind that you have to do liner and lashes still, and apply a lovely purple lip. It's not peach this time. Told you I could do other things. Similar to the Morticia tutorial, I'm extending the outer corners just a bit. And now remembering that I need to apply liner. I am not doing magnetic liner this time, I'm just giving myself a cat eye. Again, obvious reasons. I'm also adding a couple little fake lash lines on my bottom lashes just because I thought it'd be super cute, and it was. And I'm doing my hair, so that means montage time.
We're mad here. So if you heard a cause mischief and smile as wide as can be, perhaps the Cheshire Cat is the look for you. Off with the eyeshadow, because now it's time for Queen of Hearts. So here is the million-dollar question. Should I block out my eyebrows for this? Because if I do, it's not really like a basic everyday look. I think it could be cool. Could be fun.
It was absolutely not cute, nor was it fun. Also, I failed to mention that I have never successfully blocked out my eyebrows in my life. I've attempted it many times. It's always failed. I don't know what possessed me to think this was a good idea. It was a horrible idea. The entire look turned out terrible. And I will show it to you out of the kindness of my heart, and because I think everyone could use a good laugh. But I'm going to show it to you incredibly quickly, as to not prolong your suffering for an obscene amount of time. I would love to say that this is the worst I have ever done my makeup, but that is absolutely not true. I've done far worse. But not on camera, so it's a first. Oh, this is absolutely awful. I'm sorry you must endure it, but it will be over soon. The eyebrows are the worst part. You can take that to mean the drawn-on ones or the real ones. Either way, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters in this look. Remember in the beginning how I said it could be worn every day and you could do it yourself at home and wear it to work? Well, I lied for this one. Do not attempt this ever, please, I beg you. Luckily, I finally came to my senses and destroyed it.
Queen of Hearts, take 2. Let's go.
This look is basically like the last one, but better. Although I'm not sure you could actually get a whole lot worse. I'm starting with a black in a similar shape to Cheshire and making sure to blend the front part up towards my brows because I saw Nikki tutorials do it once and I've done it ever since. Continue adding black until you're satisfied with the level of darkness on your eyelid. And your soul, if you will, whatever. Now for red. This isn't actually a super red, but we saw that in the last one. It's more of an orangey tone. Not peach this time. It's orange. I'm also going in with a touch of maroon towards my inner corner just because I thought I could use some maroon. Now we're keeping with the whole crisscross thing that we attempted last time by adding some of that orangey tone under the eye with the black and some of the black under the eye with the orange. Finally, for the only thing that can save this look, eyeliner and lashes. Once again, we're going in for some magnetic lashes with magnetic liner. Now we're going to take some black liquid eyeliner and draw a tiny little heart on our cheek. That looks kind of like, well, no character. Let's move on. Black lips. We wanted to do black lipstick because we have some and we've been wanting to wear it, so that is what we are using. After your lips are all nice and filled, let's put up our hair in montage.
Did I accidentally just do a Harley Quinn makeup here? Yeah, this might be a Harley Quinn makeup. Oops. Hey Disney, you gonna cast me as your new young Queen of Hearts in your next live-action prequel that doesn't need to exist? Did all of my makeups turn out really good today? I mean, kind of, except for the last one, which we're not gonna talk about. We're not mentioning that one anymore. I trust you. I trust that you are not going to talk about the fact that I am completely incapable of blocking out my eyebrows. Next time I have to not have eyebrows, I'm just gonna shave them off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also, hey, leave a comment of what else you want to see. Do you want to see more stuff where I turn myself into characters? Do you want to see more inspired makeups? Or what's the vibe? Let me know about down below. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you next time.